Hello everyone. Welcome to Lokayan IAS Academy Pune. My name is Praveen Akkanur. I hope most of you must have given UPSC preliminary exam yesterday. And looking at the nature of the question paper, most of you must be very curious regarding the solutions as well as explanation of the questions. This year, UPSC has done something different. And I'm concerned with CSAT paper, so I'll talk about that paper only. CSAT paper was definitely tricky. No question, I repeat, no question was of very easy nature. Generally, question papers are set like some questions are easier, some are moderate, some are very difficult. But this year, all the questions were tricky. There were few questions which were relatively easier, but comparing to the previous year's question papers, UPSC has consistently made it has raised the difficulty level, right? So compared to last year's, that is 2022 question paper, this year's question paper was definitely on a difficult side, right? So actually this is going to be a longer video because we are going to solve all the questions from quant and reasoning section. UPSC hasn't changed the number of questions, right? In 2022 also on comprehension, there were around 27 questions. This year also UPSC has asked same number of questions on comprehension. That means on quant and reasoning there were 53 questions. So major chunk of the question paper was occupied by quantitative aptitude and reasoning. But the emphasis was on few chapters like permutation combination or number system. Number system is favorite chapter of UPSC. And questions were not directly asked. There were twists in every question. We will come to know what twists were there and how to tackle those questions, right? So without further introduction, let's move forward and go through the questions. So I am referring to set A. So try to check those questions accordingly. If you have question paper at your disposal, it is well and good. Those who have given the examination as well as those who hasn't appeared, this video is going to be useful for all of them. Now this year UPSC has told the aspirants that though CSAT is of qualifying nature, it is very, very important. You cannot ignore it. Otherwise, it will going to ignore you in the results, right? So they have made it a little difficult to score 66 marks. That is 33% of the total marks, which is the qualifying criteria of CSAT paper, right? So though they have made the nature of qualifying, they have raised the bar for you, right? Even in comprehension also, this year's passages were little lengthier, right? But compared to quant and reasoning, comprehension section was relatively easier. That we can say. We are going to look at only quant and reasoning part, that is mathematical part and reasoning part. So question number 4 from set A says Raj has 10 pairs of red, 9 pairs of white and 8 pairs of black shoes in a box. If he randomly picks shoes one by one without replacement from the box to get a red pair of shoes to wear, what is the maximum number of attempts he has to make? What is the maximum number of attempts he has to make? Now Raj has 10 pairs. Pay attention. In the given information, they have used pairs, and while selecting or picking the shoes, he is taking it one by one. So we have to take that into consideration. So Raj has how many red shoes? 10 10 pairs of red, so 20 red shoes. 9 pairs of white, so 18 white shoes. And 8 pairs of black, so black will be 8 pairs means 16 shoes, right? So these number of individual shoes Raj has, but he randomly picks shoes one by one without replacement from the box to get, now from the box to get a red pair of shoes, not single shoe. To get a red pair of shoe, what is the maximum number of attempts he has to make? Now these type of questions are recurringly asked in the examination. What is the maximum? Now suppose in this type of questions, take extreme conditions. That means if I have to choose a red pair, but if that person or the Raj, it's his bad luck. So every time he takes a shoe out, it is either black or white. How many times it can happen? For first 16 and then 18. 18 plus 16 will be 34. So what will be the extreme condition? Extreme bad luck will be that he picks 34 shoes, yet he hasn't got a single red shoe, right? So that will be the extreme case. He has picked 34 shoes because there are 18 white shoes and 16 black shoes. So there is a possibility that every time he picks a shoe, it will be either white or black. How many times it can happen? 18 plus 16, that is 34 times. But after that, all the white and black shoes there are no more white and black shoes there. So the 35th shoe will be red, right? But we have to choose a red pair of shoes. So for a pair, there must be another red shoe. So again, 36th shoe will be, again it will be red. So there will be 2 red shoes, that is pair is completed. That means in which attempt? 36th attempt, he will get the red pair of shoe, right? So in this type of question, consider the extreme condition that what is the extreme possibility that for 34 times or for 34 attempts, he hasn't got a single red shoe because there are white and black available. That means first 34 attempts are futile, but for 35th time, he will get first red shoe, and for 36th time, he will get second red shoe. That will complete his pair. So it would take 36 attempts for Raj to get a red pair of shoe. Question number 5. Now this year, many questions were asked on the number of attempts, number of ways, permutations, etc. Right? This is a very important chapter, permutation and combination. Now next, in how many ways can a batsman score exactly 25 runs by scoring single runs, fours and sixes only, irrespective of the sequence of scoring shots? Read the question carefully. Half battle is won if you read the question carefully. In how many ways, number of ways, can a batsman score exactly 25 runs by scoring single runs, fours and sixes only? Other than these 3 shots, he is not playing any other shot. 6, 4 or a single, irrespective of the sequence of scoring shot. So now see, he is scoring in sixes or fours or singles, right? And what is his score? 25. So we have to bifurcate this 25 into these shots. Now we will start from the extreme condition. Suppose he hits 4 sixes, right? 4 sixes means how many runs? 24 runs. So only 1 run is remaining, right? When he hits 4 sixes, there is only one possibility that he will score 1 single. Now he hits 3 sixes. When he hits 4 sixes, there will be no shot of 4. There will be no scoring shot of 4 runs. When he will hit 3 sixes, that means 6 threes are 18 runs. How many runs are remaining? 7 runs. Right? When he hits 3 sixes, he can score 3 singles. When he hits 3 sixes, he can hit 1 4 also. So 18 plus 1, 1 4. That is 18 plus 4, 22. So there will be 3 singles. Other than that, there is no possibility. When he hits 2 sixes, there will be 6 plus 2 sixes will be 12 runs. So remaining are 13 runs. So 13 singles will be there. When he hits 2 sixes, he can hit 1 4. So 12 plus 4 16 plus 9 25. There will be 9 singles. 2 sixes, 2 4s, 5 runs. 2 6s, 3 4s. There will be 1 single. What we need to do, the total must be 25. In every iteration, there will be 25 runs. Other than 25, we don't want any other total. Now, what is the next option? When he will hit 1 6. 1 6 means 6 runs deducted from 25. Remaining, he can score 19 singles. Now he will hit 1 6. There will be 1 4. So 6 plus 4, 10. So there will be 15 singles. 1 6, 2 4s, there will be 11 singles. 1 6, 3 4s, there will be 7 singles. 1 6, 4 4s, there will be 3 singles. There will be 3. Check the total. 6, 4 4s is 16. 16 plus 6, 22 plus 3, 25. Every time the total will be 25. Now we have exhausted the sixes. 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6. Right. Now what will be the next? See, sixes, fours and singles. Now there will be 0 6. There will be 0 6s. 0 6s, 1 4. 0 6s, 1 4. And how many singles? 21 singles. 0 6s, 2 4. How many singles? 17 singles. 0 6s, 3 4s. There will be 13 singles. 0 6s, 4 4s, 9 singles. 0 6s, 5 4s, 5 singles. 0 6s, 6 4s, 1 single. 0 6s, 6 4s and 1 single. Again, 6 4s are 24 plus 1, 25. So again the total is 25. Now we have exhausted 4s also. Now there will be only one condition: 0 6s, 0 4 and 25 singles. 0 6s, 0 4s and 25 singles. Now just check how many times we have done it. In how many ways we have did it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in 19 ways, we have fulfilled this condition, that scoring 25 runs and scoring with only singles, sixes and fours. So there are 19 such ways. I hope you understood this, because these are the recurring questions, very important. You have to understand the question properly and you have to think about it comprehensively from every angle. In how many ways you can do it, right? So there is nothing new. I have just read the question, I have just read the conditions and just applied those conditions to the given situation, right? There are 4 letters and 4 envelopes exactly, and exactly one letter is to be put in exactly one envelope with the correct address. If the letters are randomly inserted into the envelopes, then consider the following statement. It is possible that, now see, 4 envelopes are there and 4 letters are there, right? 4 envelopes and 4 letters are there. These letters are randomly put in these 4 envelopes. It is possible that, first statement says, it is possible that exactly one letter goes into an incorrect envelope. Suppose this letter goes into this envelope, which is an incorrect envelope. So is it possible that only one letter can go into an incorrect envelope? It is not possible. If this letter goes into this envelope, in the wrong envelope, that means there must be a right letter for this envelope, and which has been put in another wrong envelope. So there cannot be a single wrong letter that is put into a single envelope, right? There must be at least two letters that are put in two wrong envelopes, right? So it is not possible that exactly one letter goes in an incorrect envelope. So this statement is wrong. First statement is wrong. Now second statement says there are only 6 ways in which only 2 letters can go into the correct envelopes. There are 6 ways. There are 6 ways. Now these are 4 positions or 4 envelopes, and there are only 6 ways in which only 2 letters can go into the correct envelope. Only 2. So 6 में से, sorry, 4 में से 2 करेक्ट एनवलप में जाने का प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या है, और हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ वेज आर देयर? सो 4 into 3 divided by 2, that will be 6. There are 6 ways in which only 2 letters can go into the correct envelope. That is correct. Or you can manually also check. This is one way. Again, this is second way. This is third way. This is fourth way. So you can manually do that. But we have a formula of combination. Out of 4, the probability or the number of ways in which 2 letters can go right will be 4C2, that is 6. So answer will be, which statement is correct? Which of the above statement is correct? Only statement number 2. First statement is wrong. Question number 7. Now last year also this type of question was asked, right? So 85 into 87 into 89 into 91 into 95 into 96 is divided by 100. So what is the remainder when this calculation or this multiplication is divided by 100? Now there are 2 ways. First, check whether the numerator is completely divisible by denominator or not. Is it completely divisible or not? So how to check this? If I divide it with 5, so it will be 20. If I divide it with 95, so it will be 90, right? So again I can divide it with 5, there will be 17, and 4 can divide 96, it will be. So our denominator vanishes. So in such cases, if there is no denominator, that means the upper numerator part is completely divisible by the denominator part. So remainder is going to be 0. Remainder is going to be 0. Or there is another way. Just check in this multiplication how many zeros will be there. How many zeros will be there? If there is 1 0, then it can be this 1 0 will be discarded. If there are 2 zeros, then these 2 zeros can be discarded. So just check. Now see, there are 2 5s. How can we check the zeros at the unit places? 5 into 2 or 4 into 5. These multiplications give us 0 at the unit place. So here is 85, here is 95, right? 85 into 95. Now here is 96. 96 can be bifurcated as 24 into 4. 24 into 4. Now this 5 will be multiplied by this 4, it will give 1 0. This 5 will be multiplied by this 4, it will give 1 0. So in this multiplication, there are going to be 2 zeros at unit place and at 10th place. That means when this number is divided by 100, these 2 0 will get cancelled with these 2 0. So that means numerator is completely entirely divisible by the 100. So there will be no remainder here. There will be no remainder. So answer will be option number A. Remainder will be 0. Relatively easier question. Again, recurring question based on indices. 5, 7, 2, 4, 2 raised to 9 into 7 into 5 into 3 into 1. Now, what is the unit digit in the expansion of this expression? What will be the unit digit in the expansion of this given expression? Now, I have told my students that In such questions, just find the pattern. Just find the pattern. We cannot do it manually, and we are not supposed to solve this entire calculation. So there must be some way, some trick, some hidden thing. Now just multiply these things. 9 into 7 is 63. 5 into 3 is 15. So 63 into 15 will be 945. So ultimately this number became 57242 raised to 945. Now no need to look at other digits. We have to just check the unit digit. What is the question? What is the unit digit of this expansion? So just pay attention to unit digit. That means we have to find just 2 raised to 945. Still it is difficult to find 2 raised to 945. So what to do? Just find the pattern after which index the unit place repeats itself. Now 2 to the power 1 is 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4. 2 cube is 8. 2 4 times is 16. 2 to the power 5 is 32. Now see, 2, 4, 8, 6. 2, 4, 8, 6. After every 4 indices, the pattern repeats itself. The pattern repeats itself. If the index is divisible by 4, then the unit place is 6, right? Now find the nearest number which is divisible, which is close to 945, which is divisible by 4. 2 to the power 945 से पास वाला कौन सा है जो 4 से divisible है 944. At that time the unit place will be 6. At that time unit place will be 6. Or after 6 it is repeating itself. It is repeating itself. After 6 it is repeating itself. So next index will be 2 to the power 945 will be, the unit place will be 2, because that pattern is repeating itself. So that index or that unit place will be 2. In every exam these type of questions are asked. Every exam. If you haven't prepared it, please pay attention, because next year also such question is going to be there. And these are easier questions. If you are not familiar with it, you will find it difficult. If you are familiar with it, it will take hardly half a minute. Question number 9. Read the question number 9. If ABC and DEF are both 3-digit numbers. If ABC and DEF are both 3-digit numbers such that A, B, C, D, E and F are distinct non-zero digits. These are very important words, distinct non-zero digits, such that ABC plus DEF is equal to 1, 1, 1, 1. Then what is the value of A, B, C, A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F? Now pay attention. ABC plus DEF 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Now just tell me, C plus F, can C plus F be 1? Can 2 digits, when I add 2 digits, can I get the addition as 1? No. So how this 1 can come here? When the addition will be 11. So C plus F must be 11. So there will be 1 carry here. Again here is 1. That means it is going to be 11. That means B plus E will be 10. Again there will be carry. And A plus D will be again 10. So after adding carry it will become 11. Right? So just put any 2 digits here which will give you addition as 11. Right? So for C and F I'll put 5 and 6. 5 plus 6 will be 11. Carry will be 1. Now I know that addition of middle digits must be 10, and after adding carry it will become 11. So 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10 plus 1, 11. Carry 1. Again the 100 places, when I add, that addition must be 10, and after carry it will become 11. So 2 plus 8, 10 plus 1, 11. So there can be various such arrangements, but I have taken this arrangement. I don't know how this came, because I just came to know that these 2 letters or these two digits, when I add, they must give 11 as addition. They must give 11 as addition. And the remaining two digits, they must give 10 as addition. So that logic gave me this solution. There might be another solutions, but for the sake of problem, any solution will work. I want just A, B, C, D, F must be distinct digits, distinct non-zero digits. I got A, B, C as 2, 3, 5 and D, E, F as 8, 7, 6. They have asked us A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. So 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6. It will give me 13, 21, 26, 29, 31. So that addition will be 31. That addition will be 31. It was not a very difficult question, but there must be a habit of trying, hitting your mind and trying different things, right? And reading between the lines what they have asked, what is the hidden part, what is the hidden thing which I am not getting, right? And you can do that only with practice. Don't think that CSAT is just qualifying nature, so I'll start studying CSAT when exam will be at the distance of 1 month or 2 months. That will be very disastrous. And this year's paper is a warning bell for all of you, that start studying for CSAT from now, from today only, right? Because it will hamper your performance, or it will do the worse. Your GS paper is not going to be checked if CSAT is not cleared. So whole year study can go in vain. So we don't want that. So question number 10. Question number 9, answer was 31. D 31. Question number 10. D is a 3-digit number such that the ratio of the number to the sum of its digits is least. What is the difference between the digit at the 100th place and the digit at the unit place of D? Now, these are tricky questions, right? After one reading, many of you will not even comprehend the question, what has been asked, right? I'll make it simple. It is a 3-digit number, any 3-digit number. Suppose take 112. So they have asked you that this 3-digit number, when divided by addition of its digits, ratio of the number to the sum of its digits. Sum of its digit will be 2 plus 1 will be 4. And this ratio must be least. This ratio must be least. So how to check whether ratio is least or not? If I take this ratio, it will give me 28, but I don't know whether this is a least or not, because there are numerous 3-digit numbers from 100 to 999. 100 to 999. I cannot check for every number. It is not possible. It will take more than 2 hours. We have to pay attention to other questions also, right? So, what to do? So just check the range. Now see, to get a ratio least, ratio is what? Division, numerator divided by denominator, x divided by y. To get this ratio least, either numerator must be smaller or denominator must be larger, or both. Numerator must be smaller, denominator must be larger, then we will get the ratio as a smaller or least one. Because see, 999 is a biggest 3-digit number. If I divide it with its addition, because the addition 9 plus 9 plus 20 will be the highest. So denominator is the largest here, but numerator is also largest. So this is not going to give us the correct answer because the ratio will be 30 something. So it will be not the least. So we have to check that denominator must be larger but numerator must be smaller, right? So after few iterations, see, if you take 169 divided by 9 plus 6, 15 plus 1, 16. So this will give me ratio 10 point something, right? So we are getting smaller ratio. 10 point something, but let's check it exactly. 16 ones are 16, 16 0, so it will become 90. 16 5s are 80, so 10.5. Now what I will do, I'll increase the numerator, but that will also increase the denominator. See, 189 divided by the sum 9 plus 8, 17 plus 1, 18. So it will give 18 ones are 18, 0, 18 for the, again it gives me 10.5. Again it gives me 10.5. But 199, just check 199. It will give me 10.4. It will give me 10.4. So this number must be our answer. Because check for the practice, check any other number. Take 299, take 399. Because due to 99, it gives us sum of the digits becomes larger. And this number is not very large. So numerator is smaller here, but denominator is large. So that gives me 10.4. So this is our answer, 199. So this was the question of trial and error. I'm not saying that there is one direct answer. So what they have asked, difference between 100th place and unit place. So 9 minus 1, it will give me 8. 9 minus 1, it will give me answer as 8. So there were few questions which require some trial and error, some fast calculation, and some lateral thinking. So this was question number 10. Question number 10 का आंसर क्या था? 8. Because our number was 199, so 9 minus 1 became 8. Question number 14. Question number 14. 3 of the 5 positive integers PQRST are even and 2 of them are odd, not necessarily in the order. Consider the following. Now, even and odd numbers we know. Even and odd numbers we know the operations done on the even numbers. When 2 even numbers are added, it gives us even number. When 2 even numbers are subtracted, it gives us even number. When 2 odd numbers are added, it gives us even number. When 2 odd numbers are subtracted, it gives us even number. Right? Now PQRST, 3 are even and 2 are odd numbers. Right? Now suppose these are 2 minus signs. So effectively they are adding themselves. But the sign will be minus. Minus is going to be the addition. Suppose S and T are odd numbers and remaining are even numbers. But minus odd, suppose minus 5 minus 3, it will give us minus 8. So it becomes even. It becomes even. Now let's see. S is even and T is odd. That means minus 6, minus 3. It will give us a minus 3. But in PQR, there will be one odd number. In PQR, there will be one odd number. So odd minus odd will be even. So in any case, statement 1 is going to be definitely even. Statement 1 is going to be definitely even. Statement 1 is going to be definitely even. In second case, 2p plus q plus 2r minus 2s plus t is definitely odd. Is definitely odd. Now, these are extreme statements, definitely odd. Suppose s is odd number. So twice of odd number will become even. Suppose S is 3, so it will become -6. But Q is again odd number. There are two odd numbers. So let's take Q as 9. So 9 minus 6 will be 3. So there will be, the entire calculation will become odd. Right? The entire calculation will become odd. But let's check whether it is definitely odd or not. Let's check whether it is definitely odd or not. Suppose Q and T are odd numbers. Q and T are odd numbers, 5 and 3. So 5 plus 3 will become even. And all remaining are even numbers. So entire calculation will become even. So can we say this calculation will be definitely odd? No. It can be even, it can be odd. It can be even. So definitely words is wrong. So only statement 1 is correct. Only statement 1 is correct. Understood? Only statement 1 is correct. So just, you can just keep any values here because they haven't given the values to us. They haven't given values to us. But you have to switch it. Because with one condition, the second statement become odd, but with another condition, it become even. So you must be able to switch the conditions and change the scenarios. Question number 15. Consider the following in respect of prime number P and composite number C. P is a prime number. Prime number means which has factors only 1 and that number itself. That number is not divisible by any other number. It is prime, and opposite of prime number is composite number. That means there can be several factors to composite number. So now take any example. Suppose P is 11, C is 9. Why 11 and 9? Because P is a prime number, C is a composite number. So P plus C divided by P minus C can be. Now here they have asked us the possibility. Here they have asked us, they are not saying definitely, or they are not confirming it. They are not being stubborn. They say it can be even. Let's check. Let's put the value. P plus C will be 11 plus 9 divided by P minus C will be 11 minus 9. So 20 by 2 will be 10. So it can be even. Yes, we just proved it. It can be even. 2P plus C can be odd. Now 2P, 2 into 11 plus C is 9. 11 2s are 22 plus 9, 31. So it can be odd. Yes, it can be odd. PC can be odd. PC, multiplication 11 into 9, 99. It can be odd. It became odd. It became odd. You can take any other numbers, any other prime number, any other composite number, and just check whether there is a possibility of this happening. Whether there is a possibility of this happening. So all 1, 2, 3 are correct here. All 1, 2, 3 statements are correct here. A 3-digit number, question number 16. A 3-digit number ABC on multiplication with D gives 37DD, where A, B, C and D are different non-zero digits. Where A, B, C, D are different non-zero digits. What is the value of A plus B plus C? What is the value of A plus B plus C? Now see, a 3-digit number ABC on multiplication with D. On multiplication with D, it gives us 37DD. It gives us 37DD. And where A, B, C and D, where A, B, C and D are different non-zero digits. What is the value of A plus B plus C? What is the value of A plus B plus C? Now just check. See, D is a number. When multiplied with C, it gives us D. D is a number. When I am multiplying it with D, it gives us D. Now just check, this is a 3-digit number and this number is around 3700. So by just looking at it, this number can be in the range of 900. And this D can be 4. So 9 into 4 will be 900 into 4 will give me 3600, right? So just a random idea. So D can be 4. D can be 4. Now D is multiplying with C, it gives us again D. So C can be either 1 or C can be 6. Let's take as C 6. So 4 6 are 24, carry will be 2. Carry will be 2. Now B will be 4 3 are 12, 12 plus 2, 14. Carry will be 1, 4, and A will be 9. So 4 9s are 36 plus 1, 37. Right? So this number became, ABC became 936 into D became 4. So that will give me 4 6 are 24, 4 3 are 12, and 4 9s are 36, 36. Again trial and error hai. Again trial and error, because what I found कि ये 3700 के पास वाला number है, right? So this 3-digit number must be a larger number, right? So it can be in the range of 900, D can be in the range of 4. Again, if D 4 hai, when D is multiplied with C, it again give me 4, right? So अगर मैंने ABC into D, D 4 है और यहां पे भी D है, राइट? अगर मैंने C1 लिया फिर भी 4 1 जा 4 आता है, राइट? और यहां पे भी 4 है, so B can be 6, 4 6 जा 24, but carry will be 2 here. When I put A as 9, 4 9 जा 36, it became 38 4 4. So our calculation become wrong. That's why C must be 6. C must be 6, B must be 3, and A must be 9. So that number is 936 into 4. It gives me the desired answer. So ABC became 936. They have asked us A plus B plus C. So 9 plus 3 plus 6. It gives us 18. Option number A, 18 will be the answer. For any choices of values of X, Y, and Z, the 6-digit number of the form XYZ is divisible by. Now tests of divisibility will play a role here. Now you can take any number XYZ, 1 2 3 1 2 3 ले लो, 5 6 7 5 6 7 ले लो, कुछ भी ले लो. Suppose 4 5 9 4 5 9. There is no need to divide also. So we have to check whether it is divisible by 7, 11 और 13. 11 की टेस्ट क्या है? अल्टरनेट का एडिशन करो, राइट? सॉरी, क्या नंबर था? 4 5 6 4 5 6. एनी नंबर विल डू बिकॉज XYZ है. सो अल्टरनेट का एडिशन करो. व्हाट विल बी द एडिशन? 6 plus 4 10 plus 5 15. 4 plus 6 10 plus 5 15. So 15 minus 15 0. If that difference is 0 or multiple of 11, then that number is divisible by 11. So 11 is correct. This option is wrong because there is no 11 in option C. 7 और 13 का सेम टेस्ट है. क्या टेस्ट है? 7 और 13 का 4 5 6 4 5 6. 3 के ग्रुप करो और उसका डिफरेंस ले लो. अगर that difference is 0 or that difference is multiple of 7 or 13, then that is divisible by 7 or 13. Either तो difference directly 4 5 6 minus 4 5 6 है. So difference 0 है, so that is divisible by 7, that is divisible by 13. So answer will be 7 11 and 13. Answer will be 7 11 and 13. Just pay attention to the basic things. Tests of divisibility from 2 to 13 14 15 जो कुछ है वो आपको याद होना चाहिए. This was a question of 10 seconds only. This was a question of 10 seconds. Question number 18. 125 identical cubes are arranged in the form of a cubical block. 125 identical cubes are arranged in the form of a cubical block. How many cubes are surrounded by other cubes from each side? How many cubes are surrounded by other cubes? That means the cubes, those are inside, which are not visible. We have to find those cubes. those cubes are surrounded by other cubes from all the sides, all the 6 surfaces. So 125 identical cubes when arranged, that becomes right. So this side become 5 because 125 is cube of 5. So each side became 5. And when we are going to find the cubes inside the walls, so we have to subtract the walls. That means from each side, one cube we have to discard. So the inside part will become of dimension. यहां से भी एक हटा दिया यहां से, सो 5 में से दोनों साइड से एक एक गए तो 3 by 3 का जो बीच वाला जो पोर्शन होगा वो भी क्यूबिकल होगा, बट दैट क्यूबिकल पार्ट और दैट हिडन क्यूबिकल पोर्शन विल बी ऑफ डायमेंशन 3 by 3 बिकॉज यहाँ की भी वॉल हटा दी, इधर से वॉल हटा दी, तो सो जो 5 डिस्टेंस था वो कितना बन गया, एक एक माइनस हो गया तो 3 बन गया. सो ऑल साइड से वो 3 बनेगा. सो दैट मीन्स हाउ मेनी क्यूब्स विल बी देयर, 27. नंबर ऑफ क्यूब्स विल बी 27. Yes, question number 19. Question number 19. Many questions were asked on permutation combination. How many distinct 8-digit numbers can be formed? How many distinct 8-digit numbers can be formed by rearranging the digits of the number 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 such that odd digits occupy odd positions and even digits occupy even position. So this is a 8-digit number. So odd digits will be at odd positions, 1 1 2 2. Sorry, 1 1 3 3. Odd digits will be at odd positions. Even digits will be at even positions. But in how many ways it can be done? Now look at odd digits. 1 1 3 3. 4 digits, 4 positions can be arranged in 4 factorial way. But there is a repetition. So number 1 is twice. So that we have to discard. So divided by 2 factor. 3 is also twice. So discard it. That we have to adjust. ये हो गया ऑड का. एंड इवन का भी है, 4 डिजिट से, सो 4 फैक्टोरियल वेज में अरेंज होंगे, 4 फैक्टोरियल वेज में अरेंज होंगे, डिवाइडेड बाय उनका भी रिपीटेशन हमें कंसीडर करना पड़ेगा. 2 बार है सो 2 फैक्टोरियल, 4 भी 2 बार है सो 2 फैक्टोरियल, 4 फैक्टोरियल मतलब 24 हो गया, और ये 2 into 2 4 हो गया, 24 डिवाइडेड बाय 4, 4 6 are 24, 4 6 are 24, 6 into 6 36. So this can be done in 36 ways. This can be done in 36 ways. A, B, C working independently can do a piece of work in 8, 16 and 12 days respectively. A alone works on Monday, B alone works on Tuesday, C alone works on Wednesday, A alone again works on Thursday, and so on. So they are working alternatively. So again works. Okay. Consider the following statements. The work will be finished on Thursday. Let's see. 8, 16 और 12. So A का 1 day work होगा 1 by 8. B का 1 day work होगा 1, 16 और 12. Okay. प्लस C का 1 day work होगा 12 days. So ये टोटल होगा 3 days work. Because they are not working simultaneously, they are working alternatively. Each day A, B or C, A, B and C are working alternatively. So what will be the addition? 3 days work will be, so 48 will be LCM. 13 by 48 will be 3 days work. So we know that total work is 1. 1 is the whole work. सो वी हैव टू मूव फॉरवर्ड. 3 days का वर्क अगर 13/48 है, सो 6 days का वर्क क्या होगा, इसका डबल होगा 26/48. 9 days का वर्क क्या होगा, इसका ट्रिपल होगा 39/48. Now we are moving towards 1. See, denominator is same, numerator is increasing. That means we are going towards completing the work. Now on 10th day कौन काम करेगा? 10th day, see, ABC, 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 9 day हो गया, तो 10 day A काम करेगा. So इस 39/48 जो 9 day का वर्क है, इसमें A का वर्क ऐड करना चाहिए. So LCM is 48, so addition will be 45/48. ये हो गया 10 दिन का वर्क. अभी भी काम पूरा नहीं हुआ क्योंकि अभी भी we haven't got answer as 1. We haven't got. So 11th day का वर्क क्या होगा देखते. 11th day B काम करेगा. So 45/48 B का 1 day वर्क है 1/16. So LCM 48, 45 plus 48/48 will be 1. On 11th day work is done. On 11th day work is done. First statement says the work will be finished on Thursday. Let's check that later. The work will be finished on 10 days. In 10 days. No, the work is not completed in 10 days. It took 11 days. So second statement is wrong. First statement says the work will be finished on Thursday. Now let's check. The work was started on Monday. So from that 11 day will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we have to consider Monday also. So Thursday will be the 11th day. Thursday will be the 11th day. So the work will be finished on Thursday is a right assumption or right conclusion. So only statement 1 is correct. Only statement 1 is correct. See how we did this example of work and time. They have started work alternatively, right? A, B, C. So we found पहले दिन A ने काम किया, दूसरे दिन B ने, third day C worked. So in all these 3 days, how much work will be done? That we calculated. Based on those 3 days work, we calculated 6 days work, 9 days work. We are going towards 1. When we get answer 1, that means work is done, and that work is done on 11th day. See, 7 plus, now this is not a sign of plus or addition, but let's consider it as plus. So 7 plus 9 plus 10 is equal to 8. 11 plus 17 plus 21 is equal to 13. 9 plus 11 plus 30 is equal to 5. Now these are codes are used. These codes are used because it is apparent that 7 plus 9 plus 10 cannot be 8. It cannot be 8. So there must be some twist here. So what is the twist? Let's check. First, your mind must add these numbers. 7 plus 9 will be 16 plus 10, 26. So this addition in it is actually 26. But they have given 8. So what is the relation between 26 and 8? We'll check. Now 9 plus 11 plus 30. It gives me answer as 50, but they have given answer as 5. Now things are getting cleared here. What is the relation between 50 and excuse me? What is the relation between 50 and 5? Just add the digits. 5 plus 0 is 5. 26 में 2 plus 6 will become 8. So addition ही करना है, लेकिन जो आंसर आता है, we have to add the digits of that answer. We have to add the digits of that sum. Let's cross check here. 11 plus 17 plus 21 उन्होंने दिया है. What will be the addition here? 17 और 11 कितना होगा? 28, 29, 39, 49. So 49 or 9 plus 4, 13. So this postulation is right. So what we have to do? We have to find 23 plus 4 plus 15. कितना होता है? 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12. Carry 1, 2, 2, 4. 42 is the addition, but that is not the answer. 4 plus 2 will be 6. We have to add the digits of that answer. So 4 plus 2 will be 6. Question number 25. Let x be a positive integer such that 7x plus 96. Let x be a positive integer 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n such that 7x plus 96 is divisible by x. How many values of x are possible? How many values of x are possible? Now they have said 7x plus 96 is divisible by x. 7x by 96 is divisible by x. How many values of x are possible? Then how many values of x are possible? Let's check. Now if I take the denominator separately, so 7x by x will be 96 by x. X will get cancelled, so 7 plus 96 by x. Now they have said that this expression or this equation is divisible, completely divisible by x. That means 96 must be divisible by x. 96 must be divisible by x. So how many options of x we can find? Let's check. That means we have to find factors of 96. We have to find factors of 96. How many factors of 96 are there? 1. 1 is a factor always. 2, 3, because 9 plus 6, 15. So it is divisible by 3. 4, 6, 8, 12, 16. टेबल्स अगर पता हो तो ये इजियर होता है. 16 के बाद 24, 32, 3s are 96, 48, 2s are 96, and 96 itself. So how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 such values. There are 12 such values of x that can fulfill the given condition. Question number 26. If P, Q, R and S are distinct single-digit positive numbers, then what is the greatest value of P plus Q into R plus S? If P, Q, R, S are distinct single-digit positive numbers, single digit 1 to 9, then what is the greatest value of? अगर ये multiplication greatest होना हमें we want this multiplication to be greatest, then these digits must be greater. So these digits must be 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. PQRS must be 6, 7, 8, 9 because smaller digits will give smaller multiplication. But which value to assign to P, which value to Q, R क्या होगा, S क्या होगा? Some might think that ये दो और ये दो नंबर P plus Q अगर मैंने 6 plus 7 लिख दिया into 8 plus 9 लिख लिया, that will give me the biggest or highest multiplication. Let's check. 13 into 17. So it gives me 221. But is that the highest value to get? Is that the highest value to get? No, because middle वाले और extreme वाले अगर value हमने ले लिए, that will give us the highest multiplication. So P plus Q will be 6 plus 9 into R plus L will be 7 plus 8. So it gives me 15 into 15. Answer will be 225. Answer will be 225. So that is the highest value or highest multiplication. Option number B. Option number B. Option number B. 225. So take extreme values together and take middle values together. That will give you highest multiplication. Question number 27. A number n is formed by writing 9 for 99 times. A number n is formed by writing 9 for 99 times. 9 कितने बार लिखा है? 99 टाइम्स लिखा है. What is the remainder if n is divided by 13? अभी अभी मैंने 13 का टेस्ट बोला था. क्या बोला था? Suppose 999 है, 999 है. Is this divisible by 13 or not? Yes. Why? Because 3 के ग्रुप करते हैं 13 के टेस्ट में. And we take difference of these groups. 999 minus 999, it becomes 0. So that means that number is divisible by 13. अब ऐसे कितने ग्रुप है हमारे पास? सपोज मैंने आगे और 999 लिखा. सो ये 3 ग्रुप हो गए. एड अल्टरनेट ग्रुप्स एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट द रिमेनिंग ग्रुप्स. Subtract the remaining groups. So what will be the subtraction here? 999 plus 999 minus 9. So it will give me 990. That means if odd pairs है, 3 pairs है, so that will not be divisible by 13. That will give some remainder. अगर एक बार और लिख लिया मैंने, then those will be even number of pairs. That remainder will be 0. Now here there are 99 times 9. 99 times 9. So that means how many such groups will be there? 33 groups will be there. If there were 32 groups, that is even groups, then the remainder will be 0. लेकिन 33 groups है. So there will be one remaining 999. Just divide this remaining 999 with 13 and see what remainder you get. See what remainder you get. 13 sevens are 91. 8 is the carry. 89 बन गया वो. 13 6 are 78. So remainder is 11. Remainder is 11. Remainder is 11. देखो टेस्ट ऑफ डिविजिबिलिटी पे और सेम 13 के ही कितने क्वेश्चन आए. सो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर ए 11. Question number 28. Each digit of a 9-digit number is 1. Each digit of a 9-digit number is 1. It is multiplied by itself. It is multiplied by itself. What is the sum of the digits of the resulting number? What is the sum of the digits of the resulting number? See, 1 कितने बार लिखने हैं? 9 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It is multiplying itself. जो आंसर आएगा उसका डिजिट्स का सम क्या होगा? उसके डिजिट्स का सम क्या होगा? नाउ इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस नंबर्स, राइट? ऐसे एग्जांपल में जस्ट अगेन फाइंड द पैटर्न. सी 1 into 1 gives me 1. So sum of digits will become 1. 11 into 11 gives me 121. Sum of the digits become 4. 111 into 111. Let's check. 1 2 3 2 1. 1 2 3 2 1. What is the addition? 9. Look at the sum. We are getting square numbers. We are getting square numbers. 1 4 9. अगर 1 डिजिट सिंगल डिजिट है तो 1 मिल गया, डबल डिजिट है तो 4 बन गया सम, ट्रिपल डिजिट है तो 9 मिल गया. ये 9 डिजिट है तो सम क्या मिलेगा? 9 का स्क्वायर ही मिलेगा ना. सो सम विल बी 81. Sum will be 81. In this way you have to find the patterns. We are not going to get answer directly. We have to find something. So answer will be 81. What is the sum of all digits which appear in all the integers from 10 to 100? These are very, very favorite questions of UPSC. God knows when. Actually, last year also they have asked a few questions like. See what they have asked, what is the sum of all digits, sum of not numbers, sum of all digits which appear in all the integers from 10 to 100. 10 to 100, इसको अगर मैंने बाइफरकेट कर दिया 10 to 19, 20 to 29 etc, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, 90 to 99. राइट, क्यों ऐसा किया? क्योंकि हमें डिजिट्स का सम करना है, तो यूनिट प्लेस और टेंथ प्लेस. 10 to 19, what will be the unit place? 10 to 19, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0 to 9, 45. So see here I write 10th place, here I write unit place. यूनिट प्लेस का एडिशन यहाँ पे हर जगह 45 होगा. 45 45 कितने टाइम्स? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. सो 45 इंटू 9, ये होगा यूनिट प्लेस का एडिशन, ये होगा यूनिट प्लेस का एडिशन. प्लस 10 टू 19 में 1 10th प्लेस में कितनी बार है? 10 टाइम्स है, राइट. अब हम 10th प्लेस देख रहे हैं, 2 10th प्लेस में है, सो ये एडिशन होगा 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90. 10 20 बिकॉज यहाँ पे 10th प्लेस है 2, सो 2 10 टाइम्स है, सो 2 into 10 20. 3 10 टाइम्स है, सो 3 into 10 30. So what will be the addition? 90 plus 80 plus 70, 17 plus 7 24 30 35 39 42 44 45. ये हो गया 450. So 9 into 5 45, 405 plus 450 855. बट हम भूल रहे हैं कि 100 भी है. क्वेश्चन में देखो, क्वेश्चन में देखो 10 to 100 बोला है, हमने 100 लिया ही नहीं, तो 100 का डिजिट्स का एडिशन क्या होगा? 1 1 plus 0 plus 0. So 855 plus 1 will be 856. Option number B will be your correct answer. Option number B will be your correct answer. Yes. Question number 30. Question number 30. ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. One point on each of AB and CD, and 2 distinct points on each of BC and AC, BC and DA are chosen. How many distinct triangles can be drawn using any 3 points as vertices out of these 6 points? Now there is no need to write anything. This is a question of combination, permutation combination वाला जो चैप्टर है. क्या बोला है उन्होंने? ABCD. सी AB पे 1 पॉइंट है, CD पे 1 पॉइंट है, और BC पे 2 पॉइंट्स है, AD पे 2 पॉइंट्स है. हाउ मेनी पॉइंट्स आर देयर? 6. आउट ऑफ दिस टू फॉर्म अ ट्राइंगल वी नीड ओनली 3 पॉइंट्स. सो 6 C3, 6 में से 3 ही पॉइंट चाहिए हमें. तो ऐसे कितने ट्राइंगल हो सकते हैं? 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. 5 into 4 is 20. So we can draw 20 such triangles. We can draw 20 such triangles. So answer will be option number C. Yes. Question number 36. A box contains 14 black balls, 20 blue balls, 26 green balls, 28 yellow balls, 38 red balls, and 54 white balls. Consider the following statements. See, ब्लैक कितने हैं? 14 है, ब्लू 20, ग्रीन 26, येलो 28, 38 are red, and white are 54. So in total, how many balls are there? 180. In total, 180 balls are there, right? In total, 180 balls are there. So statement 1 says the smallest number n such that any n balls drawn from the box randomly must contain one full group of at least one color is 175. वन फुल ग्रुप चाहिए हमें, उसके लिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा कितने बॉल्स ड्रॉ करने पड़ेंगे? अगेन पहले एग्जांपल जैसा कि एक्सट्रीम कंडीशन है. सो व्हाट विल बी द वर्स्ट केस कि हमने बहुत सारे बॉल निकाल लिए लेकिन एक एक बॉल बाकी है, हर ग्रुप का, हर कलर का एक एक बॉल बाकी है. हमने बहुत सारे बॉल निकाल लिए, सो एक एक बॉल बाकी है, मतलब दैट ग्रुप हैजंट बीन कंप्लीटेड, सो दैट फर्स्ट कंडीशन इज नॉट फुलफिल्ड. सो 6 कलर के बॉल है, अगर एक एक भी बाकी है तो एक एक माइनस कर देते तो -6 करना पड़ेगा. सो 174 बॉल्स भी मैंने निकाल दिए, फिर भी देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट वन बॉल ऑफ ईच कलर विल बी इनसाइड द बॉक्स. 174 बॉल्स निकालने के बाद भी देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट नन ऑफ द ग्रुप इज कंप्लीटेड, बिकॉज एक एक बॉल अभी बाकी है. लेकिन व्हेन आई टेक द नेक्स्ट बॉल, 175th बॉल अगर मैं निकाल लूंगा तो एटलीस्ट कौन सा भी कलर का हो, दैट विल कंप्लीट दैट ग्रुप. रेड निकाला तो रेड का ग्रुप कंप्लीट होगा, व्हाइट निकाला तो व्हाइट का ग्रुप कंप्लीट होगा. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट. सो टू कंप्लीट और टू कंटेन अ फुल ग्रुप at least one color, I have to draw 175 balls, right? 175 balls. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2, the smallest number m such that any m balls drawn from the box randomly must contain at least one ball of each color is 167. Now this is different condition. m ये जो नंबर है, that number of balls when I draw, so there must be at least one ball of each color, at least one ball of each color. ऐसे में जो सबसे कम है उसकी तरफ देखो, 14 बॉल, उसको अगर मैंने 180 से माइनस कर लिया, सो ये बनता है 166. दैट मीन्स 166 बॉल्स निकालने के बाद भी देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट ब्लैक कलर का एक भी बॉल उसमें नहीं है. 166 बॉल निकालने के बाद भी देयर इज नो ब्लैक बॉल इन दैट कलेक्शन और दैट ड्रॉइंग. लेकिन मैं नेक्स्ट बॉल अगर निकाल लूंगा देन दैट मस्ट बी फ्रॉम द ब्लैक, बिकॉज जो बचे हैं वो सारे ब्लैक है. जो बचे हैं, द रिमेनिंग ऑल 14 बॉल्स आर ब्लैक. वी आर कंसिडरिंग द वर्स्ट केस हियर कि 166 बॉल 166 बॉल्स ड्रॉ करने के बाद भी मुझे हर कलर का बॉल नहीं मिला. ब्लैक बॉल्स अभी भी पूरे के पूरे वहीं पे है, लेकिन 166 बॉल्स में बाकी सारे कलर के बॉल आ गए. सो 14 बॉल्स विल बी ऑफ ब्लैक ओनली. 166 के बाद जो मैं नेक्स्ट 167 निकाल लूंगा उसमें वो ब्लैक बॉल भी आ जाएगा. दैट मीन्स दैट ग्रुप विल कंटेन one ball, at least one ball from each color. So 167 is the correct number. So both 1 and 2 are correct. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Question number 37. It's an easy question, probably the most easiest question. If 0 is written as CHUR, then how is player written? right? What we do, we write down it below each other and check. First step will be directly checking first letter to the first letter from the code. So Z and C, what is the relation? Z, A, B, C, third letter. E, F, G, H, third letter. R, S, T, U, third letter. So +3 किया है हर एक लेटर. सो प्लेयर में भी +3 करो. P, Q, R, S. S तो हर जगह है. ऐसा लेटर ढूंढो जो सेम नहीं है. कोई भी आखिरी वाला भी चेक कर सकते हो या थर्ड लेटर चेक करो. A, B, C, D. सो D आएगा. आखिरी का R है. R, S, T, U. U लेकिन सिर्फ D ऑप्शन में है. U सिर्फ D ऑप्शन में है. सो ऑप्शन नंबर D. +3 का लॉजिक है. एवरी लेटर इज मूव्ड फॉरवर्ड बाय 3 लेटर्स. Yes, next question. Consider the following statements. A is older than B. C and D are of the same age. E is the youngest. F is younger than D. F is older than A. 5 statements are given. How many statements given above are required to determine the oldest person or persons? Now, it's a question like GS question. How many of above statements are required, they say. Let's check. A is older than B. So A is older than B. C and D are of the same age. E is the youngest. Let's put it afterwards. F is younger than D. Now C is equal to D and F is younger than D. Right? F is older than A. So C is equal to D. F is younger than D and F is older than A. A is older than B. And E is the youngest, so E will be the last. E will be the last. So what is the question? How many statements given above are required to determine the oldest person or persons? Why they have used plural? Because C is equal to D. So there are 2 oldest persons, C and D. But to determine this, we required all these 5 statements. So all 5, option number D. All 5, option number D. Same type of question. Consider the following, including the question and the statements. Blood relation का question है. Just read it. There are 5 members A, B, C, D in the family. Question is, what is the relation of E to B? What is the relation of E to B? Statement: A and B are married couple. A and B are married couple. Plus sign shows married. D is the father of C. D is the father of C. So D becomes male. E is a D's son. Again, E is a D's son. So E becomes male. So the C and E become sibling. A and C are sisters. So A and C are sisters. So that made them female. And A is married to B. So B becomes male. So A is a female. C is her sister and E is her brother. So what relation is of E to B? So E का B से क्या relation होगा? E का एक, E is a male, A is his sister. So B becomes his brother-in-law. B becomes his brother-in-law. Or in short, we can establish relation between E and B here. But which one of the following is correct in respect of the above question? Statement 1, 2 and 3 are sufficient to answer the question. Statement 1, 3 and 4 are sufficient. All 4 statements are together to answer the question. All four statements are sufficient to answer the question because हमें चारों का यूज करना पड़ा है. So all four. Question 40. Easy question. Choose the group which is different from the others. 17, 37, 47, 97. First thing must be clicked in your mind that these numbers are what? Prime numbers. 17, 37, 47, 97. Because we must know the prime numbers at least between 1 to 100. 31, 41, 53, 67. Again, prime numbers. 71, 73, 79, 83 prime number, 83, 89, 91, 97. Look at 91. 91 may seem as a prime number, but if you know the tables, we know 13 sevens are 91. So 97 is not a prime number, so this group is wrong. Actually, this is the right answer. So D must be the right answer. It is the odd group from as compared to others. It is odd group as compared to others. So option number D is correct. Question 44. A principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded half yearly with R% annual rate of interest. If the same principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded annually with S% annual rate of interest, then which one of the following is correct? Now, same principal amount P, it is compounded in two different ways. First, it is compounded half yearly. It is compounded every 6 months with R% annual rate. If the same principal P becomes Q, both cases में principal P का amount क्या हो रहा है? Q हो रहा है. Second case में क्या हो रहा है? If the same principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded annually with S% annual rate, then which one of the following is correct? Now see, what does it mean when they say that it is being compounded half yearly? That means that rate of interest is applicable every 6 months. So 6 महीने के बाद it is compounding itself. So it principal amount becomes different. It becomes some different amount, and the interest is again applied for next 6 months. That means in 1 year, twice it is being compounded. Compared to when it is compounded annually, it is being compounded only once. So common sense क्या कहता है? एक 2 बार कंपाउंड कर रहा है, एक बार ही कंपाउंड कर रहा है, फिर भी सेम अमाउंट अगर मिल रही है, इसका मतलब क्या है? जो एक बार कंपाउंड कर रहा है वो इंटरेस्ट रेट मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन जो हाफ ईयरली कर रहा है. सो आर मस्ट बी स्मॉलर और एस मस्ट बी ग्रेटर. आर मस्ट बी स्मॉलर और वी कैन सॉल्व इट विथ फॉर्मूला. सी, बोथ केसेस में अमाउंट क्यू हो रहा है, राइट? हाफ ईयरली में उसका फॉर्मूला क्या है? पी इन ब्रैकेट 1 प्लस हाफ ईयरली में क्या करते हैं हम? रेट हाफ करते हैं डिवाइडेड बाय 100 और टाइम डबल कर दे बिकॉज इन 1 ईयर इट इज कंपाउंडिंग ट्वाइस. और एनुअली में सॉरी रेट है एस और ईयर है 1. सो पीपी गेट कैंसल्ड. नाउ इट इज अ स्क्वायर. सो 1 plus 1 square plus a square plus b bracket square gives us a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square plus 2ab will give me 2 into 1 into r by 200. So it gives me r by 100 plus r square by 200 का square क्या होगा? 40,000 is equal to 1 plus s by 100. Now look at left side 1 plus r by 100 और look at right side 1 plus s by 100. अगर इतना ही होता तो हम सेम कह देते r is equal to s. बट लेफ्ट साइड में हम कुछ ऐड कर रहे हैं. इसका मतलब क्या है? r must be a smaller value so that we have to add something, then it become equal to 1 plus s by 100. That's why R is going to be smaller than S. R is going to be smaller than S. Yes, next question. Question number 45. How many natural numbers are there which give a remainder of 31 when 1186 is divided by these natural numbers? How many natural numbers? How many natural numbers are there which give a remainder of 31 when 1186 is divided by these natural numbers? They give remainder 31. Then what will be the nearest number which is divisible by those numbers? 1186 minus 31. So 1155 will be that number which is divisible by all these natural numbers. So 1155 का अगर मैंने फैक्टर्स निकाले, so क्या फैक्टर्स मिलेंगे मुझे? 385. 5 से अगर मैंने डिवाइड कर दिया तो 77. 7 से डिवाइड कर दो 11. दैट मीन्स 1155 के मुझे फैक्टर्स मिल गए 3 इंटू 5 इंटू 7 इंटू 11. राइट नाउ व्हेन आई यूज दिस फैक्टर्स, सी हमें क्या चाहिए? 31 रिमाइंडर चाहिए. सो हमें कौन से नंबर से डिवाइड करना चाहिए? दैट दोज नंबर्स मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन 31. Those numbers must be greater than 31. So 3 into 5, 15 will not be that number because 15 is lesser than 31. But 5 into 7 can be that number. So 5 into 7 is. So let's check how many numbers we can enumerate or enlist. So 5 into 7 is. See, these are the factors. We can use any three numbers from these factors because that multiplication will be always greater than 31. सो 4 में से 3 नंबर अगर मुझे चूज करने हैं, दैट मीन्स यहां पे भी मैं 4C3 यूज कर सकता हूं. 4 इंटू 3 इंटू 2 डिवाइडेड बाय 3 इंटू 2 इंटू. सो ऐसे मुझे 4 नंबर्स मिल सकते हैं. ऐसे मुझे 4 नंबर से हम याद रखते हैं. 4 ये जो फैक्टर्स है उसमें से 3 नंबर. ऐसे कौन से 3 नंबर? 3 इंटू 5 इंटू 7, 5 इंटू 7 इंटू 11. ऐसे कितने कॉम्बिनेशन मिल सकते हैं मुझे? 4 कॉम्बिनेशन मिल सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट 2 नंबर का देखते हैं. 2 नंबर का वो भी दैट मल्टीप्लीकेशन मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन 31. सो 3 इंटू 5 वी कैन नॉट टेक बिकॉज इट इज 15. 3 into 7 we cannot take, but we can take 3 into 11. So 33 will be that number. 5 into 7, 35. 5 into 11, 55. 7 into 11, 77. So these are again 4 numbers. 4 और 4 8 ऐसे numbers बन गए और the whole multiplication that is 1155. If you divide 1186 by 1155, then also it will give remainder as 31. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. There will be 9 such numbers. There will be 9 such numbers which when divide 1186 will leave remainder as 31. There will be 9 such numbers. There will be 9 such numbers. Next question, question 46. Let PP, QQ and RR be 2-digit numbers where P is less than Q, Q is less than R. Where P is less than Q and Q is less than R. If PP plus QQ plus RR is equal to TT0, where TT0 is a 3-digit number ending with 0. Consider the following statements. The number of possible values of P is 5. The number of possible values of Q is 6. Now see, P is less than Q, Q is less than R. Or PP plus QQ plus RR gives me T and 0. That means unit place अगर आप देखोगे P plus Q plus R must be 0. P plus Q plus R must be 0. So let's check which digits will fulfill this condition. Which digits will P, Q or R? Which digits will fulfill this condition? हमें P plus Q plus R 10 और यूनिट प्लेस 0 आना चाहिए. और एक कंडीशन क्या है? P इज लेस देन Q, Q इज लेस देन R. नो सी, P अगर सबसे छोटा है Q और R से, मैंने R अगर 9 ले लिया और Q 8 ले लिया, then P will be 3. It fulfills both the condition. P is less than P is less than Q, Q is less than R. और एडिशन देखो, 9 plus 8 17 plus 3 30, sorry 20. So unit place becomes 0. Unit place becomes 0. Next condition, R is 9, Q will be 7. 9 plus 7 16, so P will be 4. R is 9, Q is 6, then P will be 5. Further that I cannot go. If I take R as 9, Q as 5, then P will become greater than Q. So I have to leave 9 here. I have to take here 8. 8 is here. 7. Q is less than R, so it becomes 7. It becomes 5. Right? Then five, 4, 1. 5, 3, 2. Right? Will there be any other case? No. So these are the values of PQ and R. These are the values. Now check first statement. The number of possible values of P is 5. Now look at the values of P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is repeating, so we cannot count it. So there are 5 values of P. The number of possible values of Q is 6. Now see, 3, 4, 6, 7. 7 is repeating, so leave it 8. But Q के भी value 5 ही है. There are only 5 values of Q. So it is wrong. So only statement 1 is correct. Only statement 1 is correct. Tricky question it was. 47. What is the sum of all 4-digit numbers less than 2000 formed by the digits 1, 2, 3, 4? Easy question. Very few easy questions were there. See, condition is that number must be 4-digit, but it must be less than 2000. So in the 1000 place there must be 1. In the 1000 place there must be 1. So that is fixed. Next numbers will get interchanged. 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2. Right? These are the possible combinations of numbers. So add them. They have asked us the addition. The addition will be 8, 9, 9. So 7998 will be your answer. Addition will be 7. Just fulfill the condition that number, 4-digit number less than 2000. Otherwise, there would have been many more numbers to add. Question 48. What is the number of selections of 10 consecutive things out of 12 things in a circle? See, interesting question it is. What is the number of selections of 10 consecutive things out of 12 things in a circle taken in a clockwise direction. See, this is a circle. These are the 12 parts, right? So I'll just connect these parts. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Now we have to select 10 parts out of these 12 parts, but those parts must be consecutive and in clockwise direction. If I start with 1, then see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will be one combination. If I start with 2, then it will go up to 11. So for every part, there will be one combination, one such combination or one such selection. So answer must be 12. There are 12 parts. We can start with every part and we can get the combination of 10 parts. So there will be 12 parts. So answer will be option number C. Option number C. If today is Sunday, then which day is exactly on 10 raised to 10th day? We know, if we know the number of days, then we can, and if we know today's day, then we can calculate the day. If we know that there are 1000 days and today is Sunday, then what will be the day after 1000 day? We just divide it with 7 and we find out what will be the remainder. If see, 7 ones are 7, 7 fours are 28, 7 twos are 14, so 6 is the remainder. So if today is Sunday, then on the 1000 day, the day will be we have to move ahead by 6 days. So it will be Saturday. But they have asked us which day? 10 raised to 10th day. That means there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Zeros on 1. Just divide it with 4. Now after dividing it, find out the remainder. The remainder you get will be 4. It will not take much time. It will take just 1 minute because we are dividing with 7. So remainder will be 4. That means we need to move forward by how many days? 4 days. Sunday से आगे 4 day count करो. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So answer will be Thursday. Answer will be Thursday. Question number 50. There are 3 traffic signals. Each signal changes color from green to red and then from red to green. The first signal takes 25 seconds. The second signal takes 39 seconds and the third signal takes 60 seconds to change the color from green to red. At 2 p.m. they together turn green. At what time will they change to green next simultaneously? आंखें बंद करके ये एलसीएम का क्वेश्चन ये ध्यान में आना चाहिए. It's a question of LCM. Right? First signal changes after 39 seconds. So 39 के फ्रैक्शन निकालो और 39, 60 और 25 सेकंड्स के बाद तीनों सिग्नल चेंज होते हैं. सो व्हाट विल बी द एलसीएम ऑफ 25, 39, 60? That amount will give you that after those many seconds they will again change simultaneously. So just find out LCM of 25, 39 and 60. So 25 का फ्रैक्शंस हो गए, फैक्टर्स हो गए 5 into 5, 39 के फैक्टर्स हो गए 3 into 13 और 60 के हो गए 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So LCM will be, now see, here is 5, here is 5, so there will be 1 5, 3 3, here will be 1 3. Remaining will be as it is, 5 into 13 into 2 into 2 4. So 15 75 into 13 into 4. एक्याण्णव आणि 6 4. 3900. After 3900 seconds, these are seconds, right? 3900 seconds means how many minutes? Divided by 60. So 65 minutes. After 65 minutes, जो अभी 2 बजे ग्रीन है, simultaneously they will change to red after 65 minutes. But what is the question? At what time will they change to green next? 65 मिनट्स के बाद वो तीनों साथ में रेड हो जाएंगे और एडिशनल 65 मिनट्स के बाद वो फिर से ग्रीन हो जाएंगे. सो 130 मिनट्स वी हैव टू ऐड. सो 2 बजे के बाद 130 मिनट्स मींस 130 मिनट्स मींस 2 hours 10 minutes. सो 2 बजे के बाद काउंट करो 2 hours 10 minutes. इट विल बी 4:10 PM. It will be 4:10 PM. Right? 4:10 इस टाइम पे both the or all the 3 signals will turn green again. Question number 54. 40 children are standing in a circle and one of them say child 1 has a ring. The ring is passed clockwise. Child 1 passes on to child 2. Child 2 passes on to child 4. Child 4 passes to child 7 and so on. After how many such changes, including child 1, will the ring be in the hands of child 1 again? क्वेश्चन को विजुअलाइज करो. क्या हो रहा है? इन अ राउंड children are passing a ring in clockwise direction, but they are not passing it directly. First child is not passing it to the second child, but first child is passing it to the second child, but the next second child is passing it to the fourth child. He is not giving it to third child. He is not giving it to the third child. Fourth child is passing it to the seventh child. That means एक से बढ़ते जा रहे हैं. सी फर्स्ट और सेकंड में 1 का गैप था, सेकंड और फोर्थ में 2 का गैप था, फोर्थ और सेवन में 3 का गैप था, आगे 4 का गैप होगा, फिर 5 का गैप होगा. राइट? सो फर्स्ट राउंड में किसको मिला? सेकंड को मिला. सेकंड राउंड में किसको मिला? फोर्थ को मिला. थर्ड राउंड में किसको मिला? सेवेंथ को मिला. ये जो गैप है ये मैं काउंट कर रहा हूं. राइट? 40 बच्चे हैं. सो अगर 40 एडिशन होता है, ये अगर एडिशन 40 होता है, सो नेक्स्ट विल बी, नेक्स्ट किसके हाथ में जाएगा? फर्स्ट वाले चाइल्ड के हाथ में. लेट्स सी वेदर एडिशन 40 होता है कि नहीं. 6 7 8 1 + 2 3 + 3 6 + 4 10 15 21 + 7 28 + 8 36 + 9 45. 40 दे एडिशन आया. मतलब फर्स्ट वाले को स्किप करके आगे चला गया. रे फर्स्ट वाले को स्किप करके आगे चला गया, लेकिन आगे भी अभी राउंड हो रहा है ना. देन 40 के मल्टीपल में आता है क्या एडिशन? देखते हैं. 9 45 आ गया था इधर तक टोटल. 10 ऐड कर दिया तो 55 हो गया. 11 ऐड कर दिया तो 55 में 11 66 हो गया. 12 ऐड कर दिया तो 78 हो गया. 13 ऐड कर दिया तो 91 हो गया. 80 भी मिस हो गया, 40 भी मिस हो गया, 80 भी मिस हो गया. आगे देखते हैं. 91 हो गया था. 91 में 14 ऐड कर दिया तो 105 हो गया, और इसमें 15 ऐड कर दिया तो 105 + 15 120. एट दैट टाइम 120 मतलब लास्ट बच्चे के हाथ में 120 के बाद वाला कौन रहता है? 3 राउंड पूरे हो गए तो आगे उसके फर्स्ट जो चाइल्ड है उसके हाथ में जाएगा. फर्स्ट चाइल्ड के हाथ में वो रिंग जाएगा, क्योंकि ये जो टोटल आ गया वो 120 आ गया. दैट मीन्स लास्ट वाला पूरा हो गया. 3 राउंड पूरे हो गए. सो After how many rounds? After 15 rounds. After 15 rounds. After how many such changes? After 15 changes, the ring will be in the hands of child 1 again. So option number B is correct. Option number B is correct. Question number 55. What is the middle term of sequence ZZ plus Y plus XX? Z 2 times है, Y 3 times है, X 4 times है, W 5 times है. So in this way it is increasing. That means A कितने टाइम होगा? 27 टाइम्स होगा, क्योंकि लास्ट वाला जो डिजिट है वो 2 बार लिए. So first वाला digit will be 26 digit will be taken 27 times. What is the middle term of the sequence? Now see, ये सीक्वेंस है, हमें पता है 1 2 3 4 का एडिशन कैसे करते हैं अप टू n, राइट? कैसे करते हैं 1 + 2 + 3 अप टू n. इसका फॉर्मूला है n × n + 1/2. यहाँ 1 नहीं है, लेकिन जस्ट अज्यूम 1 to 27 है. सो n बन गया 27, n + 1 बन गया 28 डिवाइडेड बाय 2. सो एडिशन क्या आएगा? ये 14 7 98, 14 2 28 + 9 370. ये एडिशन 378 आ गया, लेकिन ये 1 हमने ऐसे ही लिया था, उसको डिस्कार्ड करना पड़ेगा. सो एडिशन आ गया 377. एडिशन आ गया. सो ये जो टोटल नंबर ऑफ लेटर्स है ये कितने? 377 है. सो मिडल टर्म का नंबर क्या होगा? मिडल टर्म का नंबर क्या होगा? सो जस्ट डिवाइड इट. 2 1 जा 188. सो 188 + 188, जो मिडल वाला होगा वो 189 होगा, क्योंकि 1 कैरी आ रहा है. सो मिडल वाला क्या होगा? 189. हमें 189 लेटर ढूंढना है. हमें 189 लेटर ढूंढना है इस सीरीज में. अब अगर हम शुरुआत से जाते हैं तो बहुत देर लगेगी, लेकिन लास्ट वाले देखो, ए 27 बार है, A is 27 times, B is 26 times, C is 25 times, D is 24 times, E is 23 times, F is 22 times, G is 21 times, right? Just add them, because अगर वो मिडल टर्म है, सो दोनों साइड से भी मिडल टर्म होगा ना, सेम डिस्टेंस पे. इट इज गोइंग टू बी at the same distance from Z, at the same distance from E. So just add it. 7 + 6, 13 + 5, 18, 22, 25, 27, 28. 2 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16. Right? सो 168 हो गया. हमें कहां तक जाना है? 189 तक जाना है. सो G के बाद H होगा, वो 20 टाइम्स होगा. सो इट बिकम्स 188. हमें चाहिए 189th. सो 189th विल बी I, बिकॉज उसके आगे तो I ही है. सो आंसर विल बी I. सो मिडल टर्म विल बी I. मिडल टर्म विल बी I. Yes. Question number 56. Is P greater than Q? Is P greater than Q? Statement 1 says P into Q is greater than 0. But does that tell us whether P is greater than Q? P into Q, it can be anything. 2 into 3, 5 into 4. In both the cases, P into Q is greater than 0. It is greater than 0. But in first case, P is less than Q. In second case, P is greater than Q. So This statement does not give me whether P is greater than Q or not. Statement 2 says P square is greater than Q square. This might confuse you that if P square is greater than Q square, then taking the square root, it becomes P greater than Q, right? But square of negative value is also positive, and square of positive, suppose this is P square and this is Q square. So P square became 16, Q square became 4. Here P square is greater than Q square, right? But does that mean P is greater than Q? No. Q is greater than P because Q is 2, P is minus 4. So second statement also does not give me any answer. So the question cannot be answered even by using both the statements. Option number D. Both the statements are not enough to give me the answer whether P is greater than Q or not. See, data sufficiency is again very important chapter, right? Sometimes you will get answer by one statement and you can hurry that, okay, first statement is giving me answer, so that will be the case that first statement is enough to solve this question. But you have to check both the statements. Sometimes they are individually correct. They will individually give you the answer. Sometimes they will cumulatively give the answer, right? So you have to be patient and check both the statements. Otherwise, it will be wrong, right? So question number 57. Is P plus Q minus R greater than P minus Q plus R, where P, Q and R are integers? Where P, Q and R are integers. Now statement 1 says P minus Q is positive. See, P minus Q is positive. That means P is greater than Q. And second statement says P minus R is negative. Right? So P minus R less than 0. So P is less than R. P is less than R. So ultimately what I get, R is greater than P, P is greater than Q. Right? R is greater than P, P is greater than Q. Right? Now let's check the question. Let's check P plus Q minus R, whether it is greater than, let's say it is greater than P minus Q plus R. See, P gets cancelled. Q इधर minus Q है, जो left side आ जाएगा तो 2Q होगा, is greater than R, उधर जाएगा तो 2R होगा. That means Q became greater than R. But our statement says that Q is less than R, and question is giving me Q is greater than R. So that means this first expression is not greater than the second expression, but it is giving me the answer. Because what is the question? Is P plus Q minus R greater than P minus Q plus R, where P, Q, R are integer? So there is answer no, it is not. So both the statements, the question can be answered by using both the statements together. The question can be answered by using both the statements together. Option number C. Question number 58. Question number 58. In a party, 75 persons took tea, 60 persons took coffee, and 15 persons took both tea and coffee. No one taking milk takes tea. Each person takes at least one drink. Now here are 3 drinks. If there were only 2 drinks, it would have been an easier question, right? We know that 75 persons took tea, 60 persons took coffee, and 15 persons took both tea and coffee. No one taking milk takes tea. जो दूध पीते हैं, जो milk कंज्यूम करते हैं, दे आर नॉट कंज्यूमिंग टी। मिल्क और टी में तो रिलेशन दे दिया, बट मिल्क और कॉफी में दिया है क्या? कॉफी नहीं दिया। We don't know how many of them take milk as well as coffee. Let's check the question. How many persons attended the party? See, statement 1 says 50 persons took milk. Statement 1 says 50 persons took milk. Statement 2 says number of persons who attended the party is 5 times the number of persons who took milk only. This only, look at this only. 50 persons took milk, but are these 50 persons only taking milk? Because there might be some people who are taking milk as well as coffee. So this 50 we cannot take absolutely, right? So that's why some students must have made the mistake by counting 50 into 5 is equal to 250. But this is not the case. 50 persons took milk, but some people must have taken coffee as well as milk. It is not explicitly said here, but they have said each person takes at least one drink. At least one drink means what? They can take more than one drink also. So that is why there is ambiguity. So both the statements are not enough. The question cannot be answered even by using both the statements, right? Minute details will play the role. Because we can very happily take 50 persons who took milk and use it in second statement. Number of persons who attended the party is 5 times the number of persons who took milk only. We don't know the number of people who have taken milk only. Only milk वाले हमें पता नहीं है कितने, right? Because see, tea, coffee, and there might be some people or might not be, we're not sure, but it is not explicitly said. They have said only कि milk जो पीते हैं वो tea नहीं पीते. So that circle is separate, right? Now see, tea पीने वाले कितने हैं? A common 15 थे. 75 persons took tea, so here it will be 60. 60 persons took coffee. 60 में से 15 अगर मैंने माइनस कर दिए तो कितने होंगे? 45. और टोटल मिल्क वाले हैं 50. लेकिन ये जो पोर्शन है, ये इसका क्या करें हम? ये पता नहीं हमें, राइट? ये जो टोटल मिला के 50 है, ये कॉमन में भी कुछ होंगे ना. सो ओनली मिल्क वाले जो है वो हमें पता नहीं. अगर ये नंबर दिया होता उन्होंने, then it would have been easier. That is why both the statements are not enough. In an examination, question number 65. In an examination, the maximum marks for each of the 4 papers, the maximum marks for each of the 4 papers, namely PQRS, are 100. 4 पेपर से 100 मार्क्स के. Marks scored by the students are in integers. In integers मतलब पॉइंट में कुछ भी नहीं है, फ्रैक्शंस में कुछ भी नहीं है. A student can score 99% in n different ways. What is the value of n? What is the value of n? Understand the question. 4 क्वेश्चन पेपर है 100 मार्क्स से, तो एग्जाम कितना हो गया? 400 मार्क्स का. एक स्टूडेंट है, उसको 99 स्कोर करने हैं. सो हाउ मेनी वेज आर देयर? 4 पेपर में कितने कितने मार्क्स उसे he has to acquire how many marks so that cumulatively he will get 99%. So n जो है वो number of ways है. So let's check. See, PQRS 4 papers are there. PQRS 4 papers are there. 400 मार्क्स का पेपर क्वेश्चन एग्जाम है, उसमें से हमें चाहिए 396 मार्क्स, बिकॉज 99% will be effectively how many marks? 396 marks. Now see, in how many ways it can be done. So first way will be, in 3 papers he acquire 100 marks, and in 1 paper he acquires 96 marks. In 1 paper he can acquire 96 marks. But why I have taken S 96 marks S पेपर में ही क्यों होंगे? वो P में भी हो सकते हैं, Q में भी हो सकते हैं, R में भी हो सकते हैं. So this can be done in how many ways? See, 4 factorial, 4 पेपर है ना, divided by 3 repeat है, so divided by 3 factorial, so it will be 4. These are the number of ways. These are the number of ways. So 4 वे में ये कर सकते हैं. 3 पेपर में 100, 1 पेपर में 96. नाउ 2 पेपर में 100 और 1 पेपर में 99, 1 पेपर में 97. क्योंकि हमें we are allowed to lose only 4 marks. So this can be done in how many ways? 4 factorial divided by, ये 2 बार रिपीट है, so divided by 2 factorial. That will give me the value. कितना वैल्यू मिलेगा? 4 फैक्टोरियल होगा 24 डिवाइडेड बाय 2, सो 12 वेज में होगा. These are the number of ways. Again, 2 को 100 मिलेंगे और 2 को 98, 2 पेपर में 98 मिलेंगे. So this can be done in how many ways? 4 फैक्टोरियल और ये दोनों रिपीट हुए तो 2 फैक्टोरियल इंटू 2 फैक्टोरियल. So 24 डिवाइडेड बाय 4, so it will be done in 6 ways. This can be done in 6 ways. Now only 1 paper will have 100 marks and the remaining papers will have 99, 99, 98 marks. 4 मार्क लूज करने हैं, सिर्फ 4 मार्क्स लूज करने हैं. So this can be done in how many ways? 4 factorial divided by, ये रिपीट है, so divided by 2 factorial. 4 factorial 24 divided by 2 12. Is there any other way to acquire 99% marks? Yes, we are missing 99, 99, 99, 99. And this can be done only in one way. So number of ways, just add them. 12 plus 4, 16, 16 plus 6, 22, 22 plus 12, 34 plus 1, 35. There are 35 ways to acquire 99% marks in that particular exam. Understood? Just check how many possibilities are there, right? 4 ही पेपर है, चारों में तो 100 नहीं ले सकता हो. He has to lose 4 marks. So पहले मैंने क्या किया? I have done 300s. In 3 papers he scored out of marks. So चौथे पेपर में he has to lose 4 marks. But which paper that will be? That can be any paper. So this can be done in 4 ways. These 96 can be here, 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 here. So 4 ways it can be done. Now 2 पेपर में 100 लिए उसने. So बाकी 2 पेपर में 4 marks he has to lose. So in 1 paper he secured 97. In second paper he secured 99. So that can be done in 12 ways, because 99 could be anywhere, 97 could be anywhere, and this 100 could be anywhere. This can be done in 12 ways. So in this way I have given you all the possibilities and the number of ways of that possibility. So total number of ways became 35 ways. Let's check whether there is an option or not. So yeah, option number D, 35. Please pay attention to these chapters. Permutation combination is very, very important. I don't know, I haven't counted how many questions are on this chapter. I will do it in the detailed analysis of this question paper. But my guess is around 7 to 8 questions are there, right? Or at least application of this concept is there. Yes, question number 66. A flag has to be designed with 4 horizontal strips. A flag has to be designed with 4 horizontal strips using some or all of the colors. Right? Red, green and yellow. 4 स्ट्रिप्स है एक फ्लैग में और 3 ही कलर है. कौन से? रेड, ग्रीन एंड येलो. What is the number of different ways? Again, number of ways, permutations, combinations. What is the number of ways, different ways in which this can be done so that no two adjacent types have the same color? Now, this is easy question actually. There are 3 colors. So, for first tribe, there are 3 options of color, right? और जो भी इधर कलर दिया मैं इधर नहीं दे सकता, so there are 2 options of color. जो इधर दिया वो इधर नहीं दे सकता, तो there are 2 options. और this color cannot be replicated here, so here are 2 other options. So 3 into 2 into 2 into 2 कितना हो गया? 24. So answer will be option number C, 24. Question 67. A rectangular floor measures 4 meter in length and 2.2 meter in breadth, right? There is a rectangular floor. 4 meter means 400 centimeter and 2.2 meter means 220 centimeter. Tiles of size 140 centimeter by 60 centimeter have to be laid such that the tiles do not overlap. A tile can be placed in any orientation so long as its edges are parallel to the edges of the floor. What is the maximum number of tiles that can be accommodated on the floor? That can be accommodated on the floor. Right? See, let's try. This is first tile, 60, 140. Okay, 140, 280. Right. This is 60, this is 140. Right? This is 60, this is 140. And this is 60, this is 140. So 3 tiles. Again, 3 tiles. Right? Now, how much distance is 60 plus 60 plus 60? 180 हो गई, ये तो 40 ही बचा. So यहाँ पे टाइल्स नहीं बचेगा, बैठेगा. Right? यहाँ पे टाइल्स नहीं बैठेगा. Now here distance is 140 plus 140, 280 हो गया. 400 में से 280 हो गया तो 120 बचा है. 120 अगर डिस्टेंस बचा है तो यहाँ पे मैं वर्टिकली टाइल्स लगा सकता हूँ. राइट? सी ऐसे, क्योंकि ये 120 60 60 में डिवाइड हो जाएगा. सो 1 2 3 और ये जो बाकी डिस्टेंस बचा है वहां पे कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 number of tiles can be fitted in that area. Maximum 8 number of tiles can be fitted in that area. Question number 68. There are 5 persons PQ, RS and T, each one of whom has to be assigned one task. हर एक को हमें एक टास्क असाइन करना ही है. Neither P nor Q can be assigned task 1. Task 2 must be assigned to either R or S. In how many ways can the assignment be done? See, टास्क 1, टास्क 2. P और Q को टास्क 1 अलाउड ही नहीं है और उनको टास्क तो देना ही है. सो P and Q will be always allotted to task 2. राइट? और R और S में से एक तो यहां पे चाहिए. सो पहला मैंने लिया R लिया, तो टास्क 1 के लिए कौन बचा? T and S. अगर मैंने यहां S लिया तो T and R. और क्या बचेगा? P Q R S यहां पे लिया तो यहां पे सिर्फ T बचेगा. P Q R T यहां पे लिया तो यहां पे S बचेगा. P Q S T लिया तो यहां पे R बचेगा. और पूरे मैं यहाँ पे भी PQRST टास्क 2 पे भी लगा सकता हूं, क्योंकि हमें उन्होंने कंडीशन दिया ही नहीं कि यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं होगा। सो PQ तो हमेशा टास्क 2 में ही रहेंगे, RST का पोजीशन चेंज होता रहेगा, दे विल चेंज देयर पोजीशंस और वी कैन shuffle them anyhow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There will be 6 ways to assign them tasks. This is a tricky question and there is some confusion, but I'll later explain it. I'm not sure whether I have got this answer right or not, but according to my understanding, this must be right. Option number A is 6. Question number 69. There are large number of silver coins. Just read question number 69. There are large number of silver coins weighing 2 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 25 gram, 50 gram each. Consider the following statements. We have a few silver coins weighing 2 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 25 gram and 50 gram. Consider the following statements. To buy 78 gram of coins, one must buy at least 7 coins. And to weigh 78 gram using these coins, one can use less than 7 coins. Now, there is difference between these two statements. They may seem similar, but they are different. How? Let's see. Now, to buy 78 gram of coins, one must buy at least 7 coins. Now, let's check कि बड़ा वाला कॉइन लेते हैं, 50 ग्राम का लिया, क्योंकि दो तो नहीं ले सकते, हमें 78 ग्राम ही करना है. सो 50 का एक हो गया. 25 का अगर मैंने लिया, इफ आई टेक अ कॉइन ऑफ 25 ग्राम, देन इट विल बिकम 50 plus 25 will become 75. I'll be short of 3 grams, right? But there is no coin of 3 grams or there is no coin of 1 gram. If there would have been a coin of 1 gram, it would have been easier. So मैं 25 का नहीं ले सकता. 50 का एक लिया, 50 ग्राम हो गया. 10 के मैंने 2 लेने चाहिए क्योंकि ये 20 ग्राम हो जाएंगे. 70 ग्राम हो गए. I need 8 more grams. So to get those 8 more grams, I have to take 2 ग्राम के मुझे 4 कॉइन्स लेने पड़ेंगे. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 कितने हो गए? 7 coins हो गए. So to buy 78 gram of coins, one must buy at least 7 coins is a correct statement. Is a correct statement. Is a correct. First statement तो correct हो गया. Now let's check second statement. To weigh 78 gram using these coins, one can use less than 7 coins. Less than 7 coins. Now let's check. हमें 78 ग्राम का एक वेट है. 78 ग्राम का एक वेट है. Suppose this is the weight of 78 gram. And now on the second side of the measurement device, we have these coins at hand. So let's take 150 gram, 125 gram and 5 gram. How much it will become? 50 plus 25, 75 plus 5. It will become 80 grams. And just put 2 grams other side. So right side will become 80, left side will become 80. If these two weights are equal, that will show on the measuring device. That means this weight is of 78 gram. If there is a difference, that means this weight is not equal to 78 gram, right? So how many coins we used? 1 2, 3, and 4. Only 4 coins are enough to weigh something and decide whether it is of 78 gram or not. So we can, what second statement says, to weigh 78 gram using these coins, one can use less than 7 coins. Yes, we did it in only 4 coins. We used only 4 coins. So answer is, so first one is correct, second one is also correct, both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. So let's see what question number 70 says. Again, 70 is an easier question because it deals with inequality. Equality and inequality. A plus B means A is neither smaller nor equal to B. That means A plus B का meaning क्या है? There are 3 relations between any 2 numbers, right? Either they are equal or one is smaller than other or one is larger than or greater than it. So A plus B means A is neither smaller nor equal. That means A is greater than B. It means it is neither smaller nor equal. A minus B means A is not greater. So it is either smaller or equal to B. A into B means A is not smaller than B. So it is either greater or equal to B. A divided by B means A is neither greater nor equal. A is neither greater nor equal. That means A is smaller than B. A plus minus B means A is neither smaller nor greater. That means A is equal to B. So हमने every code का we have decoded every code. We have given them their actual meaning. Now there are 3 statements or 4 statements. Statement says P into Q. Now P into Q. Into का मतलब क्या है? Multiplication का मतलब है P is greater than or equal to Q. P is greater than or equal to Q. P minus T. Minus का मतलब क्या है? P is less than or equal to P is less than or equal to T. Minus का मतलब क्या है? P is less than or equal to T. T is divided by R. Divided by का मीनिंग क्या है? T is divided by R का मीनिंग क्या है? T is less than R. Divided by का मतलब है less than. और R plus minus S का मतलब है R is equal to S. R is equal to S. Now इसको हम क्लब कर देते. See, P का रिलेशन आगे भी है. So it become, इसको हम रिवर्स कर देते. Q is less than or equal to P. P is less than or equal to T. T is less than R and R is equal to S. So ये हमारा फाइनल स्टेटमेंट बन गया. इससे हम जज करेंगे what will be the conclusion. First conclusion says Q plus or minus T. That means Q is equal to T. ये बराबर है क्या? Q यहाँ पे है, T यहाँ पे है. Q is less than equal to P, P less than equal to T. Does that mean Q is equal to T? No. That means actually Q is less than or equal to T, but it doesn't explicitly says that Q is equal to T. So first conclusion is wrong. Second conclusion says S plus Q. Plus का मतलब है, that means S is greater than Q. Look at S or look at Q. S is greater का साइन S की तरफ है. Greater का साइन S की तरफ है. That means S is always greater than Q. So second statement is correct. Second statement is correct. Only conclusion 2 follows from the statement. First is wrong, second is correct. जो इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ पे दिया है उसका ही यूज करके हमें कंक्लूजन निकालने पड़ते हैं. So for 70 number question, option number B is the correct answer. Now look at question number 74. What is the remainder if 2 raised to 192 is divided by 6? 2 का पावर 192 अगर 6 से डिवाइड किया. अगेन सेम क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन इंडाइसिस. जस्ट फाइंड आउट द पैटर्न. 2 to the power 1, इसको 6 से डिवाइड किया तो रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा? 2. 2 to the power 2, रिमाइंडर आएगा 4, 2 क्यूब, राइट, मतलब 8/6, रिमाइंडर आएगा 2, 2 to the power 4 डिवाइडेड बाय 6, मतलब 60, अगर सो रिमाइंडर आएगा 4. So look at remainder 2 4 2 4, that will keep on repeating 2 4 2 4 remainder. अगर पावर ऑड है तो रिमाइंडर 2 है, अगर पावर इवन है तो रिमाइंडर 4 है. फॉर ऑड पावर remainder is 2, for even power remainder is 4. Here power is even, so remainder will be 4. इवन पावर के लिए रिमाइंडर 2 के इवन पावर के लिए अगर वो 6 से डिवाइड कर दिया तो रिमाइंडर विल बी ऑलवेज 4. राइट, इजियर क्वेश्चन. यस, क्वेश्चन नंबर 75. क्वेश्चन नंबर 75. सीक्वेंस, कंसिडर द सीक्वेंस. सीक्वेंस में हमें पता है अगर 3 का सीक्वेंस होता है तो 3 का देखो, 4 का होता है 4 का देखो, 5 का होता है 5 का देखो. नाउ लुक एट द लेटर्स हियर, ABC, ABC, ABCD, सो दे आर इन सीक्वेंस, ABCD, राइट. सो ABC के बाद अगर मैंने D लिया, राइट, सो आगे क्या आएगा? अगेन ABC है, सी ABCD. ए का जो पोजीशन है वो 1 से आगे चला गया, यहां पे ए का पोजीशन 2 से आगे चला गया, राइट. सो व्हाट इज द सीक्वेंस हियर? ABCD, DABC, राइट, DABC, बाद में क्या आएगा? CDAB. देखो पहले ए था स्टार्टिंग में, फिर लास्ट वाला लेटर यहां पे आ गया, फिर लास्ट वाला लेटर यहां पे आ गया, फिर लास्ट वाला लेटर यहां पे आएगा, BCDA, राइट. So this is the sequence or this is the logic behind this series. So what will be the in the blanks? ABCD, DABC, CDAB, BCDA. So DDCA will complete this series. DDCA will complete this series. Option number D will be the correct option. Question number 76. Question number 76. AB and CD are 2-digit numbers. AB and CD are 2-digit numbers. Multiplying AB with CD results in a 3-digit number, DEF. Adding DEF to another 3-digit number, GHI, results in 975. Further, ABCDEFGHI are distinct digits. If E is equal to 0, F is equal to 8, then what is A plus B plus C equal to? Little complex example. It needs again some iterations, right? Let's see what they have said. AB into CD gives me what? AB into CD gives me DEF, right? And adding DEF to GHI gives me 975. Additionally, they have said E is equal to 0 and F is equal to 8. So here it is 0, F is 8. So adding F and I, it gives me 5. So I must be 7. 8 plus 7 is 15. Carry आ गया 1, right? E तो 0 है, 1 plus 0 1 हो गया, तो H will become 6, right? H will become 6. Now we don't know what D and G are, right? But we know that F is 8. How we can get 8? D into B. So either D into B, either it will be 2 and 4, right? Either it will be 2 and 4, Either it will be 1 and 8. Let's take D as 1 and let's keep it as 8. Sorry. Right? Now, which are the remaining digits? Now, D and G, 9. Let's take D and G as 4 and 5. Because we have to take different digits, right? We have to take different digits. We can take D and G as 4 and 5, so that addition will become 9. If this D is 4, this D become 4. Now only 3 digits are remaining. Which are those 3 digits? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3. A, B, C are 1, 2, 3. Let's check. 12 into 34. What does it give us? 12 4 the 48. 12 3 the 36 plus 4. 40. 408. That means it fulfills the condition. When I take D as 4, here also it comes 4. Right? And adding that 408 to 467, it gives me 975. So all the conditions are fulfilled here. So A, B and C become 1, 2 and 3. So they have asked us A plus B plus C is equal to what? So 1 plus 2 plus 3, it becomes 6. It becomes 6. So answer will be option number A. It becomes 6. Yes. Question number 77. Consider the following statements in respect of 5 candidates P, Q, R, S and T. 2 statements are true and 1 statement is false. True statement says one of P and Q are was selected for the job, right? False statement says at least one of R and S are selected for the job. And true statement again says at most 2 of R, S and T were selected for the job. Right? Which of the following conclusions can be drawn? At least 4 were selected for the job. At least 4. Now, true statement says only 1 and true statement again says ki at most 2. So, how can at least 4 can be selected for the job? So, first statement is in itself wrong. Right? S was selected for the job. True statement says at most 2 R, S, T में से 2 select हुए हैं और false statements कहता है at least one of R and S are selected. At least का opposite क्या है? At most. See, अगर इसको write करना है तो at most one of R and S are selected, so it can be R, right? And at most 2, so it can be R and T, so S can be excluded. So second also is wrong. We cannot say whether S was definitely selected for the job or not. So both 1 and 2 are neither 1 or nor 2 are correct, right? Both statements cannot be concluded definitely. That's why both are wrong. Question number 78. Let PQRST be 5 statements such that if P is true, then both Q and S are true. If R and S are true, then T is false. Right? Which one of the following can be concluded? Now, if T is true, then at least one of P and R must be false. Now, we know when T can be false. When T can be false? When R and S are true. But in logic, the vice versa thing doesn't work. ये होता है तो ये होता है. Magar, if this doesn't happen, that doesn't mean this doesn't also happen. समझ में आ रहा है? T false होता है कब होता है? When R and S are true. But that doesn't mean when T is true, R and S are false. That doesn't mean R and S are false. So this reverse condition doesn't apply. It is not applicable. If Q is true, then P is true. Now say, when P is true, then Q and S are true. But that doesn't mean when Q is true, then P is also always true. Because Q के true होने के और अगर other भी condition हो सकते हैं. Other than P, there might be few conditions which can make Q true. At that time, P can be false. So this again, this is a reversal. So this is wrong. So neither one nor two are correct. Right? 79th question. 79th question. A cuboid of dimensions 7 centimeter into 5 centimeter into 3 centimeter is painted red, green, and blue color on each pair of opposite faces of dimensions 7 centimeter into 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter into 3 centimeter, 7 into 3. On every opposite faces, different colors are given, right? Red, green, and blue. So, see, if this is the cuboid, ये 7 है, ये 5 है और ये 3 है, right? So 7 into 5 पे कौन सा कलर दिया है? 7 into 5 पे दिया है red color. So this is red. Top and bottom are red. 5 into 3 पे कौन सा कलर दिया है? It is green. 5 into 3 पे it is green. और उसका opposite भी green है. और 7 into 3 पे कौन सा है? Blue color. 7 into 3 पे blue. और उसका opposite जो हमें we are unable to see. So this is blue. So then the cuboid is cut and separated into various cubes, each of side length 1 centimeter. उसको उन्होंने उसके टुकड़े किए 1 सेंटीमीटर डायमेंशन वाले क्यूब्स में, राइट? सो हाउ मेनी क्यूब्स विल बी देयर? इसका वॉल्यूम निकालो. 7 into 5 into 3, एक 105 number of cubes of dimension 1 centimeter will be there, right? So two statements are given. There are exactly 15 small cubes with no paint on any face at all. जो छोटे क्यूब्स है, हमने जो बाइफरकेट किया है ये बड़ा क्यूबॉइड. So how many cubes, smaller cubes are there which have no color on any face? So हमने ये क्यूब का एग्जांपल देखा था. ये डायमेंशन क्या है? 7 into 5 into 3. So जो अंदर वाले, जो इनसाइड वाले क्यूब्स होंगे छोटे, जिनके which are layered by the outer wall, वो क्या होंगे? That will be the answer. That will be those number of cubes. So डायमेंशन 7 into 5 into 3 है, तो अगर हमने वॉल्स हटा दिए, 7 है ये, राइट? सो इधर का भी 1 सेंटीमीटर हटा दिया, ऑपोजिट का भी, सो डायमेंशन विल बी लेसर बाय 2 वैल्यूज. सो 5 into 3 into 1. So there will be 15 number of smaller cubes. Because हमने साइड के सारे क्यूब्स हटा दिए 1-1 सेंटीमीटर वाले. So जो अंदर बचते हैं, those will be enveloped or engulfed by the outer wall. So that number will be 15. They have given the exact number. There are exactly 15 small cubes with no paint. Second statement says there are exactly 6 small cubes with exactly 2 faces, one painted with blue and the other painted with green. Now see, ये अगर 3 सेंटीमीटर है, 1-1 सेंटीमीटर के हमने क्यूब किए तो 1-1 का ऐसा होगा. और ये 7 है तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. इधर भी वाई साइड, ये 3 और ये 5, 2 3 4 5, राइट? ये फ्रंट वाला फेस ब्लू है, ये साइड वाला फेस ग्रीन है. सो हाउ मेनी ऑफ देम विल बी हैविंग कलर्स बोथ ब्लू एंड ग्रीन? सो those cubes will be at the edges. So look at this edge. This middle cube will have one blue and one green face. This on the edge, this middle one will have one blue and one green, right? Because कॉर्नर वाले पे तो 3 कलर होंगे, इस पे रेड भी होगा, राइट। सो कॉर्नर वाले हम नहीं ले सकते। सो ये मिडल वाला है, एग्जैक्टली इस पे एक साइड पे ब्लू होगा, एक साइड पे ग्रीन। सो एक एज पे एक हो गया, दूसरे एज पे दूसरा हो गया, और ऑपोजिट वाले एजेस पे भी और 2 होंगे। सो देयर विल बी 4 such cubes with one face green and one face blue, but they have said 6 such cubes, which is a wrong number. So second statement is wrong. So only option number 1 or statement number 1 is correct. Only statement number 1 is correct. And in this way, we are up to the 80th question. We are going to solve the last question of this question paper. It was an easy question, but many students must have get confused here. The letters of the word incomprehensibilities. Incomprehensibilities. Read the word properly. Incomprehensibilities. Yes. The letters of the word incomprehensibilities are arranged alphabetically in reverse order. Right? They are arranged in reverse order alphabetically. What does that mean? Let's write down that number. Incomprehensibilities. Incomprehensibilities. Right? This is the word. How many letters are there? Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it is a bigger word. Yes. Now, they have arranged this word alphabetically but in reverse order. But instead of reverse order, we will start from the end, because that will be the correct order, right? If instead of arranging from here in reverse order, I'll arrange in alphabetical order, but from here. That will make no difference. So just check the letters, which letter will come first. It will be B, right? B will be the first letter here from this side. Then C. There is no A. There is one B and one C. Is there any D? No. There are some E's. 1, 2, and 3. So there are 3 E's. E, E, and E. Right? Is there any F? No. G, H. Yes, there is one H. So one H will be written here. I think there are multiple I's. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 I's are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? J, no. K, JK. L, there is one L. There is one M. There are 2 N's. There is no O. I think there is one O. Right? There is one P also. Q, R. There is one R. There are 2 S. So S, S, and there is one T. There is one T. So rearranging the letters in reverse alphabetical order. Right? Instead, we started from the end. So it doesn't make any difference. Now let's check what is the question. Question is, now after this arrangement, how many positions of the letter or letters will remain unchanged? So look at the original positions of the letters and the changed positions of the letters and check how many of them are at the same position. So just check. No, no, N, 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 I. See, I and I are at same positions. Again, this I and this I are same positions. But there are no other letters which are at the same position, but two I's are there, right? So only two letters are at the similar position. So answer will be only two. 80th question का answer क्या है? The answer to the last question of set A of our CSAT paper 2023 is option number C. That is, there are two such letters which are at the similar position, right? So I have tried to give the solutions of all the questions from quant and reasoning part, and I hope you have understood it. If you have any queries or questions, feel free to write down those queries in the comment box, because once you forget that doubt, it will not come to you until you are in the exam hall, right? So check the nature of the question papers and start studying from now. Those who are willing to give next year's exam, those who are freshers, or those who have given exams few times also, but they are facing difficulties with CSAT, don't take it for granted. Nowadays, UPSC has become more and more dynamic, both with GS as well as CSAT also. The nature of questions is not easier. Though the concepts are easier, it is nothing but number system and all the basic things. But the nature of questions is very twisted, right? They are not asking the direct questions. After reading the question, you have to take some time, right? And that also, if you have practiced it well. If you don't have any practice, then it is going to be a big hindrance for you. So it is not a, I'm not trying to discourage you, but it is the fact that CSAT has shown its true colors, right? We can put that in those words. So just go through the paper again and again, go through the previous questions. PYQs are the best source. These type of questions you will not find anywhere, right? So try to understand the psyche of the paper setter, what they want. They want very basic things. They want your analytical approach. They want you to switch from question to question, to switch from possibility to possibility, right? Very quickly. So though its nature is of qualifying, it is of qualifying nature, you don't have to take it for granted. So that's it for today. Please let me know how you find this video, and we'll meet again with our comprehension analysis. I'll mostly tomorrow make a video based on the comprehension questions. So that's it from me. Thank you all. All the best.